What is overly sexualized, but shouldn't be? Ice cream adverts, particularly Magnum, soft serve ice cream, underage people, teen TikToks, children's beauty sites, teen artists, massages. I have a couple of female massage therapists friends and they are really fed up with the whole happy ending thing. My happy ending would be leaving with a back that doesn't hurt. Girls' clothing. I have a newborn daughter and I can't find any clothing for girls that are simply different colors to boys' clothes. Just about every pair of shorts, pants, and shirts are designed to be shorter or tighter than my son's equivalent age items. Why TF does an infant need short shorts or leggings? Just let her have some knee-length pink shorts. FFS. Greater than just about every pair of shorts, pants, and shirts are designed to be shorter or tighter than my son's equivalent age items. What was really amazing to me was that my son's pants came with pockets, at 6 to 9 months, and my daughter's pants come with pseudo pockets. The pocket bullshit starts that early. Also, what 9-month-old has a use for pockets? If there was ever a case for pseudo pockets, surely it's in infants of both genders. Phone game ads for kids. The worst are those ads go as far as even using stolen 3D animation clips from actual NSFW artists. It's crazy. YouTube and Twitch creators can't swear without the risk of being banned. But these ads, who are usually just a ploy to spread malware, pass right through the checks and balances. Here in Denmark, a famous comedian shared a wholesome photo of himself and his baby daughter in a bathtub with bubbles and rubber duckies. And people had the nerve to call him a pedo. So for me it would be for fathers to bathe their damn children. I mean, come on people. Edit. Thanks for the awards, guys. Never gotten those before. There was a similar photo a few years ago where the kid had a fever so the dad was sitting in a shower or bath with him. People were also calling him a pedo. I've even had people give me weird looks when I take the kids to the park by myself. Shit sucks. Children on Instagram. These parents with cute toddlers dress them up, put on makeup, hold the phone to their faces and ask them questions and make videos all day. Sometimes they take these sexual poses of the kids too. I liked a few when Instagram suggested to me along with videos of cats and puppies, but the comments made me block those accounts and click not interested each time. Reporting them instantly returns the report resolution that we found that it doesn't go against our community standards. Yoga, vegetables, cucumbers, eggplants, etc. The sexualization of Larry the cucumber needs to be put to a stop. Eating a banana or popsicle. I work at a juvenile detention/treatment facility. One day a kid that was being released in the upcoming week said, "You know what I'm most excited about when I get out?" The group of us said, "What's that?" He was like, "I can finally eat a banana the normal way without someone making a sick joke." What the fuck is wrong with people? It's a fruit, let people eat it. I seem to remember a Reddit story about someone who was accused of eating handheld sweet potatoes in a sexy way. Got called into HR and the other person made a whole to-do about the provocative way that they ate their potatoes. The music industry. Some sexual music is good and fine, especially when it's tasteful, but there is just too much, and most of it isn't all that good. Honestly, tactful sexual music is good, however I've also found the over-the-top sexual music is also good, like Buckcherry. It's honestly just fun to listen to. Children is a huge one and it's disgusting. I bought a lot of mixed baby clothes and the girls' clothes were so disgusting to me. Every piece was less practical than the unisex equivalent. Some onesies came with sexy sayings or head nods about dating. Some had frills and embellishments that were supposed to look lacy. Some had elastics that were tight enough to leave marks on a baby's legs and skin. Some were supposed to look like mini skirts and etc. It is a baby. You basically can put a pink or blue onesie on it and people assume the sex based on the color. That is how few physical sexual characteristics a baby has. I was very disgusted that people would put their newborn daughter in clothes that deliberately sexualize her. The worrying thing is that the only reason they are littering the shops is because they are bought by adults for their kid. Teens in movies. Looking at you, Netflix. They only get away with it by casting supermodels in their mid to late 20s as these teenagers. I always thought that was pretty funny with the original American Pie. I was about to use Chris Klein as an example of someone who was obviously about a decade out of high school when that movie was shot. But I looked it up and he was 19 at the time. Eddie K. Thomas, who plays Paul Finch, was 17. Guess I just forgot what my friends looked like in high school. Allison Hannigan was 24 and Shannon Elizabeth turned 25 during filming. Tara Reid was 23. The only teenagers in the principal female cast were Mina Suvari, 19, and Natasha Lyonne, 19. By comparison, the principal male cast members were all 17 to 19 years old, with the exception of Sean William Scott, who was the old man in the group at 22. As you pointed out, Eddie K. Thomas was 17, as was Chris Owen, played Sherman, and Thomas Ian Nicholas turned 18 a few days before filming started. There was definitely a bias toward older, more sexually developed female cast members, and I agree. Chris Klein looked like he was about 30 in that movie and every movie. He's clearly an immortal who does not age and is probably older than everyone alive except Keanu Reeves. Young girls, from parents entering their daughters in beauty pageants, which are a pedophile's wet dream, To men catcalling 12 and 13-year-old girls, it's frightening and disgusting. The catcalling is horrible. I have a friend I went to school with and she's had people commenting on her appearance and staring at her chest ever since she hit puberty. They whistle at her, and stuff like that. When she was 11, 5-year-old girls, pageant girls, add the whole youth competitive dance crap too. A girl I used to date was telling me about her 5-year-old daughter who was in one of those dance groups. She proudly showed me a video of her dancing in front of the mirror like a fucking stripper. Yep, my niece loves dance and that in and of itself isn't bad, but these competitions are another story. I was horrified the first time I got to go to one of her events. She was about 10 yo at the time, and saw how my sister was behaving behind the scenes with the other dance moms while putting heavy makeup on the little kids and pulling their hair into tight hairdos. Barf. I love supporting my niece in her interests, but I hate the competitive youth dance scene. I'm glad as she's gotten older my niece has toned it down a bit by her own choice. Parents living vicariously through their kids, especially if it sexualizes them or overtakes their kids' own self-interest. Often running them ragged with too high expectations or power trips or overbooked schedules is just disgusting. Media targeted towards 10 to 16-year-olds, basically those for whom puberty is either current or recent. Music, fashion, celebs, social media, etc. For real. It's disgustingly exploitative to target kids in physically and socially developmental stages and tell them that they need to be unrealistically attractive /fit /adored in order to have value. The newest trend on Instatalk is young women getting nose jobs, Botox and implants and taking us along their journey, showing how easy it is. And Dr. Smith was so nice. I had a blast. Sis, your audience are 15-year-old girls. Shoulders in school. Annie, she's pretty young. This answer is streets ahead. Displays of affection between fathers and their children. Remember a phase way back where every time a celebrity kissed their child people would lose their minds. I'll admit it, I'm a grown man, and if my 2-year-old son wants a kiss, he gets one. And the fact that anyone would see something other than paternal love between father and his child makes me sick and want to attack them tbh. Edit, appreciate the awards peeps. Edit 2, I don't know about the Tom Brady thing. 3, I don't think you should tongue kiss your child. I didn't think I'd have to say that. 4, saw the Tom Brady thing. I don't think he's tongue kissing his son. I think it was a little long though. I personally teach my son not to linger because it is weird. Unfortunately it does cause one to speculate, but the video I saw, at least I can't really say one way or the other. There was a thread in another advice sub a while back where a lady was asking about how she could get her husband to be more involved with their newborn. Fair enough question. The details provided were somewhere along the lines of the man refused to help with anything that involved changing or bathing the newborn. Potentially other things, I don't remember the ins and outs. There was nothing else suggestive, insinuating or damning in the statement from the lady. Only that the husband didn't do these things and she wanted him to be more involved with their baby. Fair enough in my books. So, I remember reading through the comments in this. Hundreds and hundreds of them. Every single one. Implying the husband is hiding something. Shouldn't be trusted near the newborn. Must have evil thoughts. Isn't a good man. Probably has other secrets. Must be this, that or the other. I'm sitting there looking at this on my phone, utterly confused about the mental gymnastics that went into arriving at this conclusion without any basis for it in the description. And I'm wondering where on earth do these pieces of shit keep coming from. Children's beauty pageants. Damn things are disgusting. I will never understand why those exist. It's certainly not for the kids' sake, that's for sure. Sonic characters. Like why? It's just a hedgehog that runs fast at it. Holy shit, I've never been upvoted this much before. The award was the icing on the cake. Thanks everyone. This was super awesome. Besides the whole overly sexualized stuff that's a real thing. Well, you see, the thing about hedgehogs is, well, nothing I guess. But the thing about echidnas, greater than they have 4 heads on their dick. Less than. Teens on TikTok. And that shit has spread to YouTube Shorts too. I guess Shorts has different recommendation queue than regular YouTube. My Shorts are filled with all kind of tits, ass and thought challenges, and my regular YouTube is just plains, games and cooking, annoying as fuck. r/Askreddit, women of Reddit, have you had sex? How was it? What was it like? Did it take long? Me. Ladies, back off please. I can only give so much. My mom on Reddit, teens and high schoolers, especially in movies, series, etc. I see way too many porn videos where they try to make the female actors look like teenagers and even children. My Little Pony. It's a freaking kid show, come on people. I'm frankly shocked that there are people here who find this surprising. 5 or 6 years ago it was so insanely mainstream, and some of the stuff made for it was extremely outlandish. I don't think anything I've seen on the internet has yet trumped the bronies in terms of sheer shock factor. The word daddy. But why not baby?